Now we will begin with the corrective part. That is, what are the type of correction. Now up to now, from morning you learned about what is the impulse wave and what are the impulse waves. Impulse waves, like impulse wave, in that also if it is in a fifth wave or a fifth wave or a one wave, it may be a diagonal, but third wave should be a impulse. And we will come to know now about the corrective waves. There are mainly three type of corrections. One is a zigzag, flat, and triangle. Okay, diametric, it's not in Elliott wave, but I'll tell in the end like what is the diametric pattern. So as of now, there is only three types of a correction, that is of zigzag, flat, and triangle. Okay, zigzag, flat, and triangle. There are three types of a corrective waves. One is zigzag, second is a flat, third one is triangle. Okay, zigzag, flat, and triangle. We will see one by one, and what are the rules for that zigzag and flat and triangle. We will go. Firstly, we will start with the zigzag wave. So what is a zigzag correction? Okay. Zigzag correction is nothing but a simple, it's like a structure of ABC. Okay, it's like A, B, and C. In zigzag, it's a three-way structure. That is a wave 1 or wave A. This is wave 2, and this is wave 3. Means a three-way structure. It is three-wave structure. Okay. This is A. Let's say this is a B, and this is a C. Or from here, it's A, B, and C. This is the beginning, and this is the close. Here it's A. Here it's a B. Here it's a C. Okay. So in zigzag, there are again rules. What are those rules? We will see one by one. For zigzag to zigzag correction, it's a three-wave structure. Let's see the rules here. Zigzag, a corrective waves, zigzag is a 5-3-5 structure. Zigzag wave is a 5-3-5 structure. Zigzag always subdivided into three waves. Wave A always subdivided into an impulse or a leading diagonal. Wave B always subdivided into a zigzag, flat, or triangle, or a combination. Wave C always subdivided into an impulse or a diagonal. Wave A never moves beyond the start of A. So we will see what are the rules. Let's say here the zigzag correction is a three-wave structure. That is one wave, two wave, and three wave structure. Let's say this is for upside. What they are telling here, it's a A, it's a B, it's a C. The wave A, it may be, they are telling that it may be an impulse or else a diagonal. As we see in the five-wave structure or impulse waves, wave 1 can be either impulse or a diagonal. Here also it's the same rule applicable in zigzag correction. In zigzag, wave A can be an impulse or a diagonal. Wave B, it's a wave B. It may be a flat correction or a zigzag correction or a triangle correction or in combination, they told. We will go through it. Firstly, you just understand wave A can be an impulse or a diagonal. And wave C, this is from B to C, is a wave C. Wave C can be impulsive or else it should be a diagonal. Okay. Here it's a leading diagonal. here it's an ending diagonal. Why? Because C is ending here, so it is an ending diagonal. A is the beginning of the diagonal, so it is a leading diagonal. It is leading, it is an ending diagonal. Here it is impulse wave, a correction followed by a impulse. This A wave, it can be a impulse or a diagonal. Wave C can be an impulse or a diagonal. Wave B will be the correction. It might be a flat correction or else a zigzag correction or else a triangle. We will come to know what all those. So firstly, we will learn what is the zigzag correction. Okay, zigzag correction is nothing but it's a three-way structure. The structure is here 5-3-5-3-5 structure. What is the meaning of 5-3-5-3-5 structure? Here the zigzag will be like 1 2 3 4 and 5. After the correction again it's a 1 2 3 4 and 5. Internally it is 5-wave structure 1 2 3 4 and 5. Let's say ABC, and after that again a 1 2 3 4 5. It's total 1 2 and 3. This is 1, or let's say this is A, it's a B, it's a C. It will call a zigzag correction. So what is the rule here? It should be a 5-3-5-3-5 structure. Okay, the 5 waves, that is a wave A, it may be an impulsive wave that is like this, or else it's a leading diagonal. Let's say it's a leading diagonal. Let's say it is like a leading diagonal. Let's say this is A and this is a B wave. After that this is a C wave. Okay. It's a A, it's a B, and it's a C again. So wave 1 or wave A, it is maybe a impulse wave, or else it is a leading diagonal. Getting my point? It's similar to wave 1. Wave 1, in wave 1 it is like, it might be a impulse wave or else a diagonal. Here it is impulse wave or a diagonal, right? Now what is the rule for C? C, it is a 5-3-5-3-5 structure. So what is the C wave here? Let's say this is A. Let's say this is A, this is a B, and this is a C. We are only seeing now C. C might be a impulse, that is 1 2 3 4 5. Impulse means it should obey all the 3 rules of those, or else it is a leading diagonal or a ending diagonal. Sorry, it might be a impulsive or it's a diagonal. It might be like this. It might be a ending diagonal. It's an expanded type, or it can be a contracting type. So I will explain you once again. Let's say there is a two possibility that both waves are impulse. Let's see. Let's say this is A, B, and C. Okay. The first possibility, as simple as that. Let's say a second possibility. Second, the wave 1 might be an ending diagonal. Sorry, it's a leading diagonal. I'm confusing it. See, here it's a, here it's a B, here it's a C. Here it's a, here it's a B, here it's a C. It's the second possibility. Like wave A can be leading diagonal here. And thirdly, let's say wave wave A is a impulse and wave C is a ending diagonal. Let's say this is a, this is a B, and this is a C. This is a one more possibility. This is a third possible thing in the zigzag pattern. And there is a one more possibility that this can be a leading diagonal and this can be an ending diagonal. Means when we combine these two, there is a third possibility is this. Like first should be like leading diagonal and second should be ending diagonal, and B is a simple correction waves. Okay, there is a four possibility in the zigzag. So what is the simple? Most of the waves you will be getting like this, very simple. And you mostly and very common, uncommonly, like 25% of the cases you will be getting these kinds, and remaining 10% you will be getting these kinds of setups. 10% here, 25% here, and most of 50 to 60% of the time you will be getting a simple zigzag corrections. To see the possibility, I have shown you the structure. Means these are the possibilities in the zigzag. What is the zigzag correction? Zigzag correction is a 5353 structure. It's a 535 structure. Let's say it's a 53535 structure. Means a 5 wave in the first wave, 3 in the second wave, 5 in the last wave. Same for all. Wave A might be a leading diagonal. Wave C might be an ending diagonal, or wave A leading diagonal and C is the ending diagonal. B is a correction wave. Got it? So this is the zigzag. What is the rule for it? Wave A, go once again. Don't be confused. It's like simple one wave. That is a wave, first wave. How it has the rules. It is also having the same rules. That is wave A, B, and C. Let's say this is a correction of zigzag. It's a, it's a B, and it's a C. Okay, it might be an impulse or else a diagonal. Wave C might be an impulse or else a diagonal. Wave D we will come to know. Only you just understand this and this part. And what is the second rule? Here, B cannot retrace more than wave A. What is the rule here? It can go up to 99%, let's say, but not go beyond the beginning of the A, B, and C. Okay, it can go up to 99%. It cannot go more than wave A's beginning. Whenever it goes, then this pattern will fails. Okay. And there is a one more rule. The C wave, it always move beyond the A. Means C will always move beyond the A. How it like? It is like a third wave. Third wave is always go beyond the wave 1. It is like stay same structure. It is like same rule. Wave C always move beyond the wave A in zigzag correction. Got it? It's a simple ABC structure. B cannot go more than beginning of the A, and it should go beyond the end of the A. A, B, and C. It should not go above the beginning of the A, and it should always go end of the wave A. So this is C. So this is your B. This is your A. Got it? So this is the correction of a zigzag. Let me see the rules once again. It's a 5-3-5 structure. Zigzag always subdivided into 3 waves. Wave A always subdivided into impulse or diagonal. Wave B always subdivided into zigzag, flat, triangle, and combination. We will see the flat and triangles, so we will come to know after that. But wave C is always subdivided into an impulse or a diagonal. Wave A never moves beyond the start of wave A. Got it for the zigzag correction, how it looks like? Okay. Got it? Any doubts as of now? If you can have any doubts, you can ask me. Anywhere if you have doubt, ask me. So we will go for flat correction, then for a triangle. A zigzag I will show you. There are so many charts. The simple may they may make a ABC pattern, that is a zigzag. I will show you the example. Let's see some examples of zigzag if we have any. See, this is the structure. Are you able to see this chart of Jet Airways? If you can see, this is A, B, and C. This is a zigzag correction. A simple A and B and C. Let's see if you have any. I will show them. It's again a zigzag correction. It is in which chart? Coal India. Okay, I'll try to show them where it's. See, if I make it to line chart, you will able to see the waves clearly. Okay. Now you see this part. Let's take from here to here and here. It is like a zigzag correction. Why I'm saying it is like a zigzag correction? See whether the rule are applicable here or applying here. So what is the rule here? It might be a 5-wave structure or a leading diagonal. So it's a 5-wave structure. If you see the internally 1, 2, or like let's say this is a 1 and this is a 3, 4, and 5 here. After that there is a correction. After that there is a one more fall. So this fall is went beyond the beginning of A. So that is A, and this is a B, and this is a C. So the rule is applicable here, and B is not moving beyond the A. And C, it went beyond the A, and B cannot cross the end of the, beginning of the A. One second, guys. ಮೆಸೇಜ್ ಮಾಡಿದೆ ಈಗ ಮಾಡಿದ ಒನ್ ಸೆಕೆಂಡ್. Sorry guys, let's see. Like this is a ABC structure. It is looking like a simple zigzag correction, right? Here you can see, the structure of A. Here is a B and here is a C, right? We have so many. Actually the system got formatted, so otherwise I would have shown you some examples. See, here also it is a ABC structure. Let's see this. See here, it is looking like ABC, right? So have you seen this? This is also looking like a, it's nothing but simple ABC structure. One impulse wave followed by a correction and another impulse. Here also if you can see, this is a, this is a B and this is a C. Or it can be a like 1 2, let's say this is a 1 2 3 4 and 5 here. So 1 2, it is a impulse followed by correction and impulse. A, B and C. Why I'm saying it is not a third wave? Because it's overlapping on the beginning of A. If you are seeing this, okay, let's say this is a 1 0 and this is a 1 and this is a 2, this is a third wave. Yes, it might be, but whenever it is touching the top of the 1, then it cannot be 1 2 3 4 5. It might be ABC, right? A, B and C. A is a impulse followed by correction and one more impulse. Got it? Impulse, correction followed by impulse. ABC. Let's say for this we cannot say ABC because the second rule, that is B, is going more than the beginning of the A. This rule is not applicable in zigzag, right? So it's not a zigzag correction. It might be another correction. We will go through that, but as of now, it is not a zigzag correction, right? This whole structure might be a zigzag. Let's say it might be making like this. After that, means the whole structure is A now. Here it's a B, and after that it will become C. So then it is okay. This might be a one more zigzag. Getting how the zigzag corrections are? Zigzag corrections are simple ABC structure. A is an impulse, C is an impulse, or a diagonal, or a diagonal. Got it? And we will see in the retracement how they count, like how much retracement it should be once we finish with the Fibonacci. So I will tell you the Fibonacci ratios, how to apply in the corrective wave patterns. As of now, just understand the rules of zigzag. That is, zigzag wave is subdivided into 3 waves. Wave A always subdivided into an impulse or diagonal. Wave B always subdivided into zigzag, flat or triangle. Wave C always subdivided into an impulse or diagonal. Wave A never moves beyond the start of wave A. Getting my point? Now if it is clear, we will go for flat correction. So what is a flat correction? A flat is again subdivided into 3 waves, but it's a 3-3-5 structure. Wave A, never a triangle. Wave C, always impulse or a diagonal. Wave B retraces at least 90% of wave A. So what is this? Let's go. They are telling that, let's say this is a flat correction, A, B and C. Internally they are telling that the structure is 335. And what was the structure for corrective, zigzag? It is a 53535, right? Now it is the two ends, that is 35 is same. Only the first wave, that is A wave, is changing here. What is the changes? Internally, if it is a 5 waves, or else a ending or leading diagonal. If it is a 5-wave structure or a leading diagonal, then it will be called as a zigzag correction. If not, it's only 2 waves, then it might be a flat correction. What they told, for a flat correction, you have only 3 structures, that is simple A, a B and C. After that you get a correction. After that, one more correction. So this is how the flat will look like. Let's say this is A, this is a B and this is a C. Getting? So in flat, A or this A wave cannot be the triangle, means it cannot be triangle or never be the diagonal. Okay, it will be a simple flat correction, ABC. It cannot be the triangle. It only a 3-way structure, that is ABC. After that there is a correction for a B wave, and after that it will be a C wave. C wave is always, again, it might be a ending diagonal or a impulse. The only changes between the flat correction and a zigzag correction is a wave A. Getting my point? So what is the main difference between, or major difference between, the flat correction and zigzag correction? In flat, A might be a impulse or a diagonal. Here in flat, A wave cannot be the diagonal. It not be a 5-wave structure. It is a simple 3-wave structure, and remaining will be same, that of zigzag. Getting my point? So what is a flat correction here? It's similar to zigzag only. Only thing here is changing is wave A. That's it. It's always be a the 3-way structure followed by correction. Let's say whatever the structure it is making, it might be. We are not bothered about that presently. So after that, C wave should be again impulse or ending diagonal. Getting my point? So this is a flat correction. They are telling that in second rule, it should retrace at least to 90%. The retracement they are telling in the rule, like flat correction should retrace 90%. Actually, there is a 79%. If it is more than 80% also, you can say this as a zigzag correction. 80 to 90%, let's say. 80 to 90% retracement in flat correction, it should be there, not less than this. Okay. We will see in zigzag also. In zigzag, they say that, let's say it's A, B, and C. In the rule, they told that it cannot move more than A, the beginning of the A. But most of the time, zigzag correction are less than 61.8% to 80%. They won't go beyond 80%. Okay. So what is the retracement to zigzag here? 61.8% to 80%. Whenever it is moving more than 81% or more than 80%, the possibilities are the pattern which is making, it's a zigzag. Sorry, the pattern which is making, it's making a flat correction, not a zigzag. Okay. Below 80% is zigzag, and above 80% is your flat. Remember this. Once again, I will tell. If a retracement is, let's say, 68.1% to 80%, if it is less than this, it will be a zigzag correction. If it is more than this, the possibilities of that is a flat correction. Getting my point? So this is the only difference between the flat and a zigzag correction. In a flat, A wave is three-way structure and C is remain same as an impulse or a leading diagonal. In zigzag, you may get this is a leading diagonal followed by a impulse, or it is a impulse or a diagonal. But here, it never be the leading diagonal or an impulse. It is only a three-way structure. It's not a five-way structure in flat correction. Followed by C same remains as that of a zigzag. Clear? Any doubts? You can ask me. Yes, I will show Parag. I will show the examples. First, clear with the concept, like we will go to various examples and various charts we will see. But firstly, understand that what is the flat correction and what is the zigzag correction, and what is the major difference between the flat correction and a zigzag correction. Only thing here is changing is wave A. Wave A in a zigzag, it might be a diagonal or else impulse, but here in flat, it cannot be diagonal. It is only a impulse, that too not a 5-3-5 structure. It is simple three-way structure. I'll just go side by side, so you will come to know what is the difference. Okay. Now let's see. We will go with the corrective part. Let's say it's a zigzag. It's a flat. Okay. Rules are simple here. Let's go. What are the rules? Let's see. Firstly, A, how it should be. Internally, the structure is 5-3-5-3-5. Means the complete structure is here. It's a 5-3-5-3-5 structure, but it should be a 5 waves, not a 3 waves. Let's say it's a 5-3-5-3-5 structure. Here it's a 3-3 and 5 structure, right? Let's say wave A, it's a 5 wave structure internally, or else impulse or a 5 wave, it's same, or a diagonal. Here it cannot be a 5 wave or a diagonal. It is only a 3 wave structure. Let's say again for a C here same 5 wave structure. It might be a impulse or a diagonal again, but here C same remains 5 or a impulse or a diagonal. Okay. And what is the one more difference? That here it can be a triangle or a leading diagonal in wave A, but here wave A cannot be the diagonal. Getting my point? If you're going with the retracement level, let's go the retracement here. It's less than 61.8% to 80%. It should be more than 80%. Getting my point? So it's clear now. So what is the difference between a zigzag and a flat correction? If you have any doubt, you can ask me. I will show you the examples. Firstly, clear the things. It is simple like this zigzag correction. A is nothing but wave 1 and wave C is nothing but wave C. Sorry, C wave is nothing but wave 3rd. If you compare with the ABC, I'll compare everything later. You just compare these two. That is what a zigzag correction and a flat correction. The major difference between a zigzag and a flat correction is wave A. The remaining will be the same. Here it's a 5-wave structure. In flat, it is a 3-wave structure. In zigzag, it might be an impulse or a diagonal. In flat, it is only a 3-wave structure, and C remains same for both. Coming to the retracement, if it is less than 80%, it is a zigzag correction. If it is more than 80%, it is a flat correction. Clear now? Any doubts? Let me ask. Recording and mute on. Yeah. See, now we will see flat correction only in detail. Okay. In flat correction, what is the structure? It's a 3-3-5 structure. You all know this. And A is simple 3-way structure, right? B, it always retraces more than 80%. And up to what level? It might go 161% also. Okay. And wave C, it's again a 5-wave structure. And it can be a diagonal or it can be an impulse. Got it? Now, in flat, there is a chances of B 80 to 161%. So what is this? So we will go with we will go for an example, or let's learn the structure. Let's say this is A, this is B, and this is C. This is the one thing. Let's say this is a 1A, this is B, and this is C. Let's go, this is A, this is a B, and this is a C. All have ABC. All have a ABC here. Let's take this as a, this as a B, this is a C, A, B, C. So A, B, and C. All three. 1, 2, 3. Any other possibility in flat? No, right? Only like the main rule is it should go more than 80% in all the structure. In all three structure, it is more than 80%. Let's say it's a 80% retracement here. Let's say it's a 80% more than 80% and near to 100%, and it is more than 100%. Got it? Let's say this is the 100%. One is 80%, second is in between 80 to 100, and third is more than 100. There is a 3 possibilities. The first possibility is here up to 80% or 81%, let's say. The second possibility is more than 80 and less than 100 or up to 100. And third is more than 100%. Getting my point? These are three types of flats. This we call as a regular flat. These two flats are called as regular flats. And this, whenever there is going beyond the 100%, we call it as a irregular flat correction. What is that? Irregular flat correction. Getting my point? See the structure once again. It's A, B, C, A, B, C, A, B, C in all three. In first type of this, B is retracing only 81% or more than 80%. And second, it is going up to 100%. Third, it's going more than 100%. But here the possibility is only the structure internally is ABC only. Here it's ABC itself. And here it's only ABC. Getting my point? Now, see here 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Here also it's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Here also it's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Most of the time, C will go up to A. It can go just little bit of A, or it may go just stay away or little bit away from the end of the A also. There is a three possibilities. Let's say those C wave possibilities. You have seen the B wave possibility in flat. Now I'll draw once again. Let's say this is one possibility of flat. Let's say this is a second possibility of flat up to 100%. This is a third possibility that more than 100% and going less than 100. Okay, this is a one possibility of B wave. This is second possibility of B wave. This is the third possibility of B wave. And what about a C wave? Then C it is, let's say this is one. C is going beyond the A. This is one possibility of wave C. And second possibility, whenever it going 100, it might go little only, because the pulling price to the upwards means buyers are more and the people are trying to give the price more and more and people want to buy it. So that is the reason it will go 100% and it may not go more. It will go more, but the second time it may go little less or just near about the area of A. This is the second possibility. And the third possibility is that whenever there is a retracement, let's say it's going more than 100%, it may go like this or at least to this or else to this level. There is a possibilities of three possibilities. One, it may go on beyond that. It may go up to A or it stay little away from the A. There is a three possibilities of this in all three waves. Okay, getting my point? So here the B wave, it's a B wave, it's a B wave. Whenever there is a B wave going less than 100%, it is called a regular flats, that is RF. And whenever it is going more than 100, we call it as irregular flat. Okay, so this is the main difference between the flat and zigzag corrections. Now you go for triangle. You might have aware about the technicals, so you all know like what type of the triangles and how the triangles are traded. Let's say here there are three types of triangles. One is this, means the top is same, but only these bottoms are changing. Secondly, let's say the bottom is same, tops are changing. And third one is it's a one type, that is symmetric, asymmetric triangles. This is a symmetric, asymmetric. What is the means? This is a one type of triangle, this is a second type of the triangle, and this is a third type of a triangle. It is all three are a contracting type of triangles, and in that also you will get maybe a expanding type of the triangles. Three possibilities. I'll go once again. Let's say one is this. Let's say this top is flat. A second possibility is the bottom is flat. Here it's a one triangle. Here it's a second type of triangle. And third, both are making a contracting, like from top to bottom. Okay. It is a one triangle. This is a second triangle and third triangle. Here it is top is flat. Here it's a bottom is flat, and here both lines are contracting. Here again in expanding type, let's say the above top is same here. Let's take this as a one triangle. Here the, sorry, it's again become the same, right? Let's say this is the same. Here you are making a expanding type of a triangle. Here the top is same. You are making this as a triangle. Here again you are making same structure, thinking that it is a, that these are the types of triangle. It is a contracting type is one type of a triangle, and a expanding type of a triangle is another type of a triangle. The internal waves here in triangle are same, that of a 3-3-3 structure. 3, 3, 3, 3, and 3. What it means? It contains 5 waves internally. That is 1, 2, 3. It's a one wave. It's a B. It's a C. It's a D. It's a E. Means, let's say from here it is coming from upside. Let's say this has a, this has a B, this has a C, this has a D, and this has a E. Okay. Let's say from here it is coming from top, so it will become your A. This is your B. This is your C. This is your D, and this is your E. Come. So here, let's say it's again a three-way structures internally. So what will happen whenever it is coming like this, whenever give a breakout, it will go like this, or if give a downward breakout, it may go down. If it is coming from top, if it gives a breakout here, it will go down. Means it will stay in the trend only. If it is going down after the triangle breakout, the most of the time it will go down. If it is going up after the triangle, it may go up. Okay. In this type of a triangle, it either go top or to the bottom. Wherever there is a breakout, whichever there is a direction of a breakout, it will go in the direction of the breakout. Here also it's same thing. It's coming down. Let's say here it's making a flat correction, then it is go down. From top, if it is going like this and it's become like this, and again after the correction, it will go like that. So we will see what is the triangles. Let's see the rules for triangles. It is a flat. Now go for a triangle. A triangle is subdivided into 5 waves. At least 4 waves among the 5 waves A, B, C, D, E, each subdivided into a zigzag or a zigzag combination. Getting my point? What they are telling, at least 4 waves among the 5 waves, A, B, C, D, E, at least a 4 wave, they should have a zigzag correction or in combination of zigzag. I will tell you that. What is that? And a triangle never has more than one complex subwave, in which case it's always a zigzag combination or a triangle. I will tell you what is that. Now what they are telling, in triangle, the 4 waves, minimum 4 waves should be a zigzag. What it means, or should be zigzag. Let's have bigger structure. It is a triangle. Let's take this as a one triangle. Internally means, let's say this is a, it coming from top. Let's say here it making the structure like this: A, B, and C. This is A. Let's say here it is B. Let's say it's a C. Let's say it's a D. Let's say it's a E. Once it finishes E, let's go, it is going for downside. Let's assume this. What they're telling, at least 4 waves. Means what is the 4 waves? It's a 1 wave, 2 wave, 3 wave, 4 wave, and 5 wave. In this, at least 4 should have a zigzag correction. If you see the triangles, in triangles you will seeing the only this kind of structure, or else you will sometimes you will find a 5 wave structure also. But if you see the B wave, it is again zigzag. It will be a zigzag. It will be a zigzag. It will be a zigzag, or it will be a zigzag. What this means, a zigzag? Only retracement less than 61%. Most of the triangles are looking the same. Means it will be giving you zigzag corrections in the triangle. We will see there is an example in ACC presently. Sorry, Axis Bank. Presently, it is making a weekly chart of triangle. Let's see this one. Have you seen this is making like a triangle structure as of now? If you see this correction, after this correction, this is a, this is a B, it's a C, it's a D, and it's a E. The major trend is coming from downside. So after this, it may go upside. Internally also, if you check, let's say this is a what type of the correction it is making? Zigzag or flat? Zigzag. You check with the correction also. See the Fibonacci, how much it is retracing? It's less than 0.618%. Then it is a zigzag. Now you can see this. It's a zigzag. It's a zigzag. After that, it's a correction. Again, once you go this is again a zigzag. Or let's say it is making a flat. For zigzag, this is, let's say this is a 1 wave and this is a 2nd wave and it's a 3rd. Okay, this is 1, 2, and 3. This is simple again ABC. It is again making a zigzag. So they are telling that 4 wave or at least 3 wave should make a zigzag, and 1 can be a triangle. Most of the time what will happen in the triangle, the last E wave again it will make a triangle. There is a possibilities. So how it is, the structure is looking like, I will tell you. Let's say there was an example actually I shared with in the chart also. E is making a triangle again. So let's say it's coming from downside. Let's say it's A, it's a B, it's a C, it's a D. And what will happen at E? Again, it will make a structure like triangle. There is a possibility. Let's say this is a A, this is a B, this is a C, and a D, and E internally make again a ABCDE, that is a triangle structure. It is a possible structure in the triangle. If I have example, I will show you that in a group only I have shared this. Might be, let me check it. Yesterday or day before yesterday only, in 2 or 3 days back. If anyone remember in which like group we have shared, I will show you. In triangle, there is a one more triangle at the end of the E wave has one more triangle. So many charts we will share, so that is the issue, right? It's difficult to find them. I'm not getting it, but I will. I'll try to show whenever I'm getting it, or if you can see the examples. See, this is a Mother Somi. It was making a, which type of a correction? It's a zigzag correction. In some examples, we will go through in the share in the chart, whatever the chart we shared. It's a zigzag correction. This is a zigzag correction, and after this, this is a zigzag correction again. A simple ABC structure. See, this is the triangle. It is making like a triangle, but structure is not still clear. See here, it's making like a triangle, but it's not a triangle. We will see like what are the structure it is making. See, someone has shared the chart. See, it's a simple zigzag correction. It is making zigzag correction, right? Here it may make one more zigzag correction. Bank Nifty. After this, it may make one more zigzag correction here. See here, this is the Ultratech cement chart. Might be I have shared in the group, it seems. So see here, it's a ABC again, a zigzag correction. I mentioned it. After that, there is a flat correction. It is a flat correction. And see the internally, there is a triangle at the end. At the end, there is a triangle A, B, C, D, E. Once it finishes this pattern in Ultratech, it will go top because all three types of corrections are seen in single chart. I will show in the chart itself. It is Ultratech cement. See, the chart is like that only. all three corrections in single chart, right? It's interesting chart. See this part, it's a zigzag. Agree with me? And after that, this type correction, I'm telling this, it's a flat. Agree? After that, there is a expanding triangle. I'll just try to remove these. See, if I'm seeing this chart in a 1 minute or one day, see this chart. It's exactly at the channel's bottom. It is at the channel's bottom. See here, it's making a given a channel's breakout, right? This has given channel's breakout, but it's not going down. As we discussed yesterday, we need to have a breakout at least to the previous low to consider this as it will go to the down. So at least it should break this, or minimum to minimum, it has to break this low, or at least a pivot point. At least it should cross the pivot point. That's good. So to sell, you need to at least minimum, it should cross this level. In Ultratech, that is 35.30. So why I'm very sure about the direction is it is going only to the top, because it's not going down. There is a one chance. And secondly, you can check with the RSI whether it's giving any direction or a diversion to give you hint whether it's going down or up. Let's say this is RSI. If you see the RSI, what is the sign here? The price is making lower low, right? See the RSI, it's making higher high. Getting my point? Or higher low. It is a low and it's a higher low, and it's a high and it's a higher high. Here it's the direction of the price is going low, but the RSI is making higher lows. So what it indicates, there is a possibility of a reversal. And when it will be confirming that this Ultratech will go, whenever it crosses this trend line. So I'm waiting this trend line to break. After that, it will move upside. The one is channel technique, and second is RSI I'm using. Third is it made 3 corrections. I will tell you why I'm telling that it has to go up. I will tell you in combination of corrections, we will come to know why I am telling here to buy. Okay. So for just example sake, I consider this chart because it is making all 3 type of correction in single chart. Okay. If you have doubt, ask me. If you have any doubt, you can ask me now. Up to now, like in the type of corrections, in the triangle corrections or in a flat correction or else in a zigzag correction, if you have any doubts, you can ask me. I'll just go once again. Let's see, this is the 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 and ABC structure. What all the wave we are trading? Okay. Remember the code 35C. We are trading for third wave. Remember, we are trading for third wave. We are trading for 5 wave and we are trading for C wave. Getting my point?
Third wave buy, 5 wave short. That's
No, no, no. We are buying for third wave. We are going for fifth wave and we are selling for C wave.
selling for sale. Right?
Let's say whenever it is a crossing one wave. Okay. let's say whenever it is crossing wave 1, we are going for third wave by keeping the Fibonacci level to 161%. The minimum target is 1.272. It can, most of the time it will go for 1.618% retracement. Okay, and let's say after it finishes, the third wave correction is ended. After third wave correction is ended here, now it moving above this third wave. Now we are trading for fifth wave. What is the fifth wave target? It's 1.127% of 1 to third wave. Let's see, from here to here, the minimum target is 1.127%. That is this 1.272%. This is our minimum target, and this is our one more target, the second target. Okay, this is for fifth wave I am trading. And let's see, after that A has finished now here, because you don't know what structure it is making. After A, after B, once it crosses this, we are trading for C wave for sell purpose. Okay, we are only trading these three waves, that is third wave, for fifth wave, and for C wave. And whenever there is a making ending diagonal, let's see, whenever there is a making ending diagonal, we are trading whole ABC. Getting my point? Whenever there is a making ABC, then we are trading whole ABC. Means we are trading A, after that we are trading for B by, after that we are trading for C. All waves we can trade in ending diagonal or a leading diagonal. In ending diagonal, sorry. In ending diagonal, we are trading for ABC. Total ABC we are trading in ending diagonal. Getting my point? Like where we need to trade and where we need to wait to confirm the structure. Okay, after that, let's say that in flat correction, let's say in zigzag correction, go through the like zigzag correction. A, it's making B and C. Once it crosses this, we are trading for C wave, right? In zigzag. In flat A, it's making like this. Let's say it giving hint and it's giving the like breakout, and we are trading for C. And in A also we can trade, right? A is internally 5 waves, and after that in this also third wave we can short. In fifth wave we can short. Right? There is a possibility. There are so many waves we can trade, but only 35C. That is for third wave, and for a fifth wave, and for a C wave. If it is ending diagonal, we are trading for ABC. Getting my point? So this will be a truncation. Which one? Yeah, if it is a truncation, you will come to know. Why? Because it's a truncation, let's say 1, 2, 3, 4, and it's making like this internally, and whenever it confirms this low level, then only it will confirm that it is a truncation. Then you can go for this downside wave for trading. You will get. The confirmation is mandatory to trade any wave. Okay. And trade only impulse waves. Leave about the corrections. Trade only impulse waves because they are very sharp move, and it will make you rich little sooner. Corrective waves are time taking, so trade impulse waves. Okay, I will tell the impulse part in the correction also, but just as of now, from morning we came to know, or we learned about a zigzag correction, flat correction, and a triangle correction, and an ending diagonal and a leading diagonal, and what all the waves we need to trade, and the Fibonacci retracement levels. Okay, little bit of Fibonacci we learned. For morning, let's see, we covered the extension part and the truncation part, and a zigzag, flat, and triangle correction, and diametric I will tell you. And up to now, if you have any doubts, you can ask me. Let's take an example of Deepak nitrate. See, only I'm just trying to show you like how the clear picture of three-way and correction is there. Let's take from here. Let's take this as one wave. Let's take this as a 1, 2, and after that, see the internal waves. It's a 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. After that, a correction. See the internal waves 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. And after the correction, here you can see the waves 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, and 9. 9 means it's an extended first wave. After correction, 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. This is one more wave. So here it's a 1, here it's a 2, here it's a third. Now it's going a third waves correction. Here it's 1 and 2, right? Here it is, let's say 1 and 2. This is third, this is fourth, and this is fifth. If you can see, whenever there is a chart, you try to see the chart in line chart so that you will be internally, you can able to see the waves. The wave counting will be easy from there. Okay, if you go this part or this part or this part, again, you will be getting the internal waves are making 5 structures. This is a weekly chart. If I'm going daily, see this. Clearly, you can able to see this 5-wave structure here. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. Or if you count from here, 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. This is A, B, and C. Right? Internally also it should match. So only if you're seeing this small piece for upside, you see this has 1 and 2, third and 4 and 5th. Clear? It says this is 1, this is 2, and third and fourth. See with the Fibonacci also. Test with the Fibonacci whether it's making the exact proportions. Fibonacci, let's say this is a 0 and this is a 1. It should end more than or at least to the 161%, that is 1.618%. Okay, check with the third wave. So minimum this is 1.272% and maximum it is 1.618%. It can go up to 261% also. But minimum targets are achieving. Let's say we are here. Say I'm making the channel here, let's say. It's the first channel. After that, whenever it crosses this point, I'm changing this channel to this high. Right? Now if you see from here, from channel's bottom, at least it has gone. So this is the third wave and fifth wave we are trading for. Unit of projection, let's just say this is 1, this is a third wave. And after that it will go at least to the this level or at least to the this level. Projection you can make. Like simply it went up to 161%. After that it will come to the channel's bottom. See, it came little, it broke down, then it is now here. Now there is a one more channel from top. This is for sideway, right? You can check with that. And we traded previously in Justdial, if you guys are remembered. I'll just take the chart also. See, I'll try to show this part. See this internally. These waves are 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. This is wave 1 and 2 for bigger. There is a correction 0.318%. After that, it moved up to this level. Let's say this is a wave 0 and this is a wave 1. It moved up to 261%. That is 2.618%. That is 260%. After that, the 261%, let's consider for this and go for this Fibonacci. It went up to 1.272%. That is 608 level. After that, there is a correction, but still this is a valid impulse wave, right? It is not retracing below this level. It has fallen from there, but it hasn't retraced this level. That is a 339 levels. Getting my point? See the internal waves also. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. See the internal waves. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. And after the correction, it made a 0.318% and it's retraced as 0.618% as we were discussing the alterations. I will tell you the alterations. And after that, there is a fifth wave. And after the fifth wave, there is a correction. Exactly, guys. For this, we traded from the level of 520 level. At 520 level, from the level of 520, we have traded for this from this level 515 or 520 after the correction of third wave's correction, and we exited at 620 level. This was a chart you might have seen previously, and in the chart, if you remembered, we shared this, right? And recently we have made in SBI. If you guys remembered, I'll just share the SBI chart. In SBI, we made 1 2 3 4 5 structure, a clear 1 2 3 4 5 structure, and in that we made wave 1 as a leading diagonal. I will try to show this. See, 1 2 3 4 and 5, it's a leading diagonal. Leading diagonal will come in wave 1. It has come in wave 1, and after once it completed the leading diagonal, it will straightly move for the third wave, that is 1 2, okay, 3 4 and 5. After the third wave correction, it moved for fifth wave. You check it. Now it's a correction. After that, it will move upside only. But see the waves. And here also we mentioned that after that, once it moved after that one level, we were sure that at least it will go for 161% of this. That is from here to here. It's a wave 1. See the target. Exactly 161% at 272 level. After that, see after this, it need to go at least to the 1.127%. That is 1.272%. If you are counting from 0 to 3, it has to go to 1.272% minimum target. Or if you are counting only third wave, that is from only third wave, if you are counting, it will go, let's see, 1.127%. Or sometime it will go for 161% also from there. At least you are able to see the waves clearly here, right? Leading diagonal, after this, after that, and it moved brilliantly. This part I'm talking about. If you only followed the channels also, it would have given a good result. After breakouts or after breaking the channels, you can go to the targets, or at least to the after breaking this high, we can buy at 257 level. From there, 272 means at least 10 to 12 points. Getting my point? Clear up to now, guys? If you have any doubts, you can ask me.